evening. Happy Saturday. Happy Friday. Another episode of Midweek Point and Click. We're on the finale of Gabriel Night, day 10. Who knows what will happen? How you doing, Steve? You there?
Hey, not bad.
He's back. He's made his coffee. I made a coffee as well. Got the caffeine ready to go.
Because we went into mute and ready mode at the time we're getting coffee, so I wasn't completely sure I'll be back on time.
Exactly. But I knew where you were just in case. Welcome in Verdantry. How you doing? You wish that it was the death of Gabriel Knight, but I don't know. I think you're giving him a bad rap. I think he's changed his ways. He was a dirtbag, but I think he's atoned for his sins by burning them.
He had a dream about a dragon. Now he's good.
Exactly. Yep. He's his womanizing ways turned itself physically into a key that we use to unlock some sort of door. Speaking of, we should probably do a little bit of a recap.
The jury is still out. The one thing is the girl that runs the mansion, runs the castle. He didn't hit on her, so from that we think he's reformed. But
yeah,
I guess especially until he sees Grace, we can't be too completely sure.
Exactly. Culinary, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Glad you're here for the finale. I think we'll know for certain when Gabriel gets back if he goes, "Ha, Grace," and then if he does that, then we know he's still got the yuck. But so far so good. It's been 3 episodes where he hasn't been a dirtbag? 2 maybe?
Even with the girl with the castle, I think she lobbed up a low ball for him and he didn't swing at it. Exactly. As someone with maybe a filth bag mind themselves, I sort of could have noticed it, and so it's like that's just such an easy low ball, and he didn't swing it at all. He just let it through.
Exactly. Well, we can only hope. So, let's do a recap of what happened. We made our way to Africa, to the double snake mound. We found out this information in a book in our uncle's study. Saiku, welcome in. Thank you so much.
Saiku.
It looks like someone subscribed. I'm gonna give him
I'll do
a
a
face
quick
waterfall
deviation.
of
So
blood.
if I'd have successfully done this, I would have waited till Saiku might have been on one of my streams, but I actually downloaded a Hitman Assets Extractor, and I trawled through it trying to find the Oh My God clip so I could play it next time, the first time Saiku entered my room after a break, but the clip that I suspected it's in didn't extract properly, and I couldn't figure out how to get it out.
You know what you do? Here's a tip for you. Open up OBS, play Hitman, do that level, record that section, and then run it through an AI stem splitter and remove only the vocals, and you could do that.
That could have been it, because I thought of doing it, but there was in-game would have been in a crowd now sound, but then I guess without finding it, I don't know exactly where it would have been, but I found sometimes they've got single assets for a single clip, and they just play them randomly over each other. But then they had whole stretches of sound clips that were just people talking in a room. And that's the one I suspected. Yeah, you could do that. That's the one I suspected had the Oh My God, because I couldn't find any of the individual ones. And of the 3 tracks, one of them I couldn't get out. But it was actually interesting here because it's a mixture of inaudible people talking over each other. Then there's a few voices, almost like a real crowd. A few voices would go over the top of the rest. There'd be mumble, 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 and then there's
$5.
And then he said, and then I walked out, and there's a few distinct things on top of this indistinct bad noise.
I'm going to quickly continue from the checkpoint just so the music stops playing so we can talk a little bit clearer. Oh, we've got this funky beat though. Alright, that's better. Yeah, imagine if you did make a Hitman lo-fi beat. You just have to get Ave Maria, play that through, put some low-pass filters over it, and then add the murmuring, and then some clinks of coffee cups and stuff, and you're good to go.
Yeah, there was a lot. I was interested in going for the sound effects. We have just the random little, I don't remember coffee cups, but just the little just in a quiet area like the Dartmoor or something like that, and it's a book opening or real little subtle stingers that you wouldn't notice when they're played. And they just play constantly randomly.
Tongs is in the house. Artie Fine's in the house too. Hey. Tongs, how about a Scooby-Woo? Can we get one of them for the finale? Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know how long this day is going to be, to be honest. If it's short, then we're just going to have to roll with it.
Happy Easter!
Yeah, it's weird. I guess
Thank
Yes,
you.
because it hasn't been explicit. Like days haven't been explicitly stated as chapters, but I started to take them as chapters.
Yeah.
But then they've been very uneven recently.
Yeah, some
Like
is
that
like
last one was super. I know one before was super short.
even the last
African
two
one,
really, like
Yeah.
comparatively, because there was
Yeah, 'cause we did them together.
yeah double back to back feature. I'll continue on the recap just so we know where we're at. So we went to Africa to the jewel snake mounds that we found from the books of our uncle's like secret library. We go in there. We end up doing a puzzle where we have to put these stones in these slots, and in every room there is a mummy that's inanimate. The moment we put the stone in the slot and put our rod in the hole, and thrusted the rod to click the whatever mechanism behind there, all the mummies started coming to life. So we had to basically book it while avoiding the mummy. Thankfully, I did it first go.
Yeah, it was one of those things that's supposed to be, I think, similar to the snake and the guys thing. It was a thing that was supposed to be frustrating, but then you just
Yeah.
aced it first go.
It was pretty self-explanatory into the last room where you were kind of surrounded in mummies, and the only reason why I knew what to do is because when we were trying to figure out the puzzle beforehand, I tried using like knives and stuff on the vines, hoping that I could take it like rope. But I knew because he said something along the lines of maybe I can use this later or something like that. So I knew immediately that I could do a cool Indiana Jones swing. So bursted through those zombies. Burst? I don't know. Anyway, and then we see Old Mate Uncle. Old Mate Uncle's in there. What's he doing in there? He basically tells us to open up the door and run through. We run through, and then we had a puzzle. The puzzle was to move the top of a like a what would you call it? Like a sacrificial table. And Old Mate Uncle told us to go and cut the heart out of the mummy so we could put it on the table. And we did that, but little did we know that Uncle was tied to the mummy with voodoo magic. So as we cut out the heart of the mummy, we cut out Old Mate Uncle's heart too, and Old Mate Uncle died. So we, I don't know, how would that hold up in court, Steve? You reckon we'd be responsible for the death of the uncle?
I don't think, because we didn't actually, because that was what we thought was going to happen. Well, how did it happen? Like sorry, I actually can't picture how it, because he did something else and it caused the uncle to have a heart attack, right?
No, we cut out Uncle's heart literally because we cut the mummy's heart out with the knife.
Yeah, that's right. That's not the same. That's like if you killed like one of those creatures in the Dark Crystal, you're not responsible for, like if you killed one of those evil creatures, you're not really responsible for the good creature dying.
Right.
Because
So
who would know?
would that
Unless you
mean
knew.
that Judge Judy would make us innocent?
I guess as long as we didn't know that that's like what would happen.
Okay.
It's like I remember last time I told this, people thought I was kind of ridiculous, but when I was a kid, I used to be frightened of that scene where one of the evil ones gets kicked down into a lava pit, and one of the good ones just suddenly bursts into fire. That used to frighten me, the idea of another version of you dying and then suddenly you die in this horrible way because of it. That used to be terrifying to me. On this scene that almost no one else would remember.
No, I know what you mean. Did you end up watching Dark Crystal the series afterwards?
I didn't trust it. I didn't trust a modern
You have
thing of
to.
it.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's not CG, like it's literally done the old school way, so it's really good. All right, cool. Well, we're back into it. Anyway, what happened is Indiana Jones mapped our way back, as in the red dot, back to Nolans, and we wanted to say, "Honey, we're home," but there is a toppled chair.
Oh, she's gone, yeah.
She is gone. So where could she be now?
There's what looks
Dunno.
like a note on her desk.
Note on the desk. We've still got the newspaper and we've got some coffee. So maybe the first thing we'll do is we'll have a cup of Joe.
Yeah.
I need caffeine for this shit.
Also, there's like, no telling what hijinks have happened, but he's going to trust the coffee percolator that's been sitting there.
Yeah, who knows if it's
At
even
the,
on.
at the best, unmanned. At the worst, could be tampered with.
coffee.
Yeah. Someone could have dipped their penis in there for all we know. All
I
right.
sometimes think about that. Like, I would never do it.
You do?
But sometimes I think about, what if someone did it to me? Like, what if you got like a work enemy And like that's why I would just wash the coffee cup religiously every morning when I had. At one stage, I stopped bringing in a personalized coffee cup when I suspected maybe I got a few enemies at this place.
Wow,
And
that's
just had the kitchen
paranoia
lights.
in its purest form.
Well, it's not like because I wouldn't normally think it's if I think it's anything too bad, but it's like I just thought to myself it would be so easy. As someone who sometimes would work back, be the only person in the office, it's like it would be so easy to do it. It'd just be so easy.
What kind of
For that
mind does
reason.
that?
And then
though?
my one, I guess. Except I wouldn't come close to doing it, but my mind would think up that. And for that, then as soon as that realization came to me, I then never trusted my coffee cup to be unmanned overnight.
Wow. You need like a UV cupboard where you could just put it in and turn it on for like 2
Well, my
minutes.
current work has lockers, so I've got it in my locker when I'm not there.
What? Hang on, Tongs. There was a lady who caught her co-worker jacking in her coffee.
Jeez.
That's
I don't even think
prison,
of anything
right?
that dirty.
That
yeah.
would be prison. Like an instant, like no court, no nothing. It's like, yeah, you did that.
But then I don't know what's worse because like my version would be just like rubbing it, so just so that the person doesn't know anything has happened. That was the thing that came to my mind because then, whereas if you're drinking the coffee, I guess you would have to clean it out in order for them not to know, or they would see that.
Now that's what I call a creamer. Tigglets! Hello. Thank you so much for the
Looks
sub.
like someone subscribed.
Welcome in.
I'm
Hope you're
gonna
doing
give
well.
them a face waterfall of
There was, for
blood.
Australian politics, there was that was that a politician saying the party name could be confusing, but it's our version of the Republicans. One of the members was jerked off over a female member's desk.
All right, let's cut back the dirty talk. This is making me uncomfortable with all
Hey,
this.
this is politics. No.
Thank you, Carl. Using that emote in its as intended. Excellent. All right, well, let's read our horoscope. Let's just say if it's like super direct, like it kind of reminds me of The Simpsons with the Twin Peaks thing where Lisa's talking backwards, and then when they didn't know what was being said, she just finally says it forwards. I'm wondering if the horoscope is going to plainly say Grace has been kidnapped.
Times dated June 28, 1993. The Weather Service is baffled by the series of bizarre storms that rocked the South yesterday. 20 died and close to
Wow.
100 were injured. The storms only accentuate the bad luck that seems to have gripped the South. The crime rate for the past 3 days has peaked to unprecedented levels, and there has been 50 reports of food poisoning in New Orleans alone. In other words, keep your heads down, folks, and pray that August will return us to sanity. Warily, Gabriel reads his
Here we go.
horoscope for the day. Gird thyself with mercy, arm thyself with righteousness. The final hour awaits.
There's a school teacher somewhere who's damn confused.
Oh, we got our bidding.
Something that just reminded me of something. So I was actually wondering whether I should tell this story. I almost didn't, just because I don't come off well in this, but and I'm not. This isn't usual. I'm not usually this irresponsible, but I thought I'd tell it just for yucks. So recently I've had like what you could call like just a sick stomach, but it's continued on a little bit too long. Like it's nothing serious, but it's almost like what I heard, what I assume irritable bowel syndrome is like. To such an extent, I wondered if I was starting to get that. It's an age thing. And last Thursday, so the 8th, I was making my coffee. I think it was the last coffee of the day. And I looked on the milk and the due date was the 1st of February. So that explains why my stomach was upset the whole time.
Jeez, that's yuck.
Yeah. I'm usually better just because like, it was weird because I'd barely gotten to the halfway mark because that's when I start checking, when I start to get to the close to the bottom. I was like, okay, maybe. And for whatever reason, I must have not been making many coffees, but I was shocked at how, I'm not usually that bad, but I was shocked at how much past the due date I'd gotten. But the good news is I probably don't have irritable bowel syndrome. Because there is a reason for it.
It's one of the reasons why. Well, no, it's not a reason at all. But I guess it's a good side effect of not drinking milk ever. Like I'm always a oat milk person. I don't think it spoils in the same way that dairy does.
No.
All right, let's see what we've
Also,
got here.
spared by the fact that when I do, like the milk I'd use is just very little splash. So that's probably one of the reasons why I don't go for it that quickly, but probably made it not as bad.
That's your mum's coffee order. I remember from a child hearing that. It's always stuck with me.
Yeah.
Gabriel considers taking Grace's coat with him, but he decides against it.
Now, if we find Grace and she's cold,
Grace's chair looks hastily abandoned.
it's a good way of saying that.
Oh,
The note is from
little bit
Malia.
test devil.
It says,
Gabriel, I hope you survive long enough to get this.
Really?
Tetelo knows you have the talisman. Your life is worth nothing, my love. I fight to save you, but she controls things far more than I. She has taken Grace. Return the talisman and leave Nolans forever. If you don't, I can't help you. Please, I can't bear to see you die. Please believe me. I love you. Malia.
That's
Okay.
Getty, right?
We're gonna break this down. Oh, hang on.
Who's there? I have the talisman.
Yeah? Good for you. I got a headache.
You! Don't come near me, you're dead.
Wow.
Oh, that was you at the tomb? You should have said something.
You mean you weren't dead, you son of a bitch?
Do I look dead? No, wait, don't answer that. I was searching the tomb. When I heard someone coming,
We don't know
I
what
broke
happened
the
to your
latch
credit card,
and
by
got
the
in the
way.
drawer. I'm sorry I brained you, but I thought you were one of them.
Christ, you about killed me.
Hey, I said I was sorry. Besides, I owed you one for stealing my badge.
Concussion?
If it makes
Yeah.
you feel any better, I lost my
Betrayed.
wallet that day.
Your wallet? Oh, I guess you're right. We are even.
Like I said. Anyway, we shouldn't stand out here and gab. Someone on the street might see us. Let's go in back and talk.
I'm glad he's
Wasn't he
alive.
in the coffin rigor mortis?
No, he was just in there. We assumed that he was dead because he was in a coffin, I guess.
I thought it was slightly blue.
Okay, now let's talk.
Have you ever gone, we gotta talk, let's go to your bedroom?
No, I can't say I have. How embarrassing. Gabriel's left his basket of tissues. And we've got
Oh,
guests.
that's a writer's thing. That's a writer's trope. You're being filthy for no reason.
Come on now. Come on. There we go, Tongs. Thank you so much. Still looks like he's got some croissants on the fridge.
All right, let's talk.
So, Mosley, for some reason, someone stole your credit card and booked a trip over to, I don't know, my family ancestry? It wasn't me, though.
And then to Africa and then back again.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Well, you're the big expert now, not me. This stuff is way beyond anything I was looking into at the beginning of this case.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Well, you and I know who did them, don't we? But we got to prove it to somebody who'll listen.
Oh, wait. I was going to break that down. So, we got a letter from Malia Geddes. She's claiming that she loves us. Now, we've only known her for what? 4 days? Well, I guess it's 10. No, it wouldn't be in 10 days. Maybe 8 days. I don't think we met her on the first 2 days. So we've known her just over a week, and she's already in love with us. Not only that, is she did a voodoo dance and tried to kill us as like a tiger lady or whatever she turned into.
But she's referring to another she that wants to kill him and she's trying to protect him, so she was possibly possessed by the voodoo spirit.
Yeah.
And that's who wanted to kill him.
The love still doesn't make sense, but I'll give you that second part about wanting to kill. That's fair.
Do you know anything about a secret voodoo houndfall?
Do you know where it is?
I have an idea.
Great. Let's talk about it when we make our plan.
Okay.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm scared shitless. That's all you need to know.
You know, mostly.
Don't even start with me, Knight. I've been through too much for you lately.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Steve, did you know they mostly come out at night?
Mostly.
Thank you.
What should we do about Grace?
Them voodoo people have taken her, the goddamn bastards. We have to find her and save her, and we can't count on the police department for any help.
We gotta be the White Knights to save the pretty lady. Although I think in number 2, it's kind of reversed where, because you get to be Grace, spoiler warning, so you can actually be the White Knight to save Gabriel as well, from memory. Love was different in the 90s? Yeah, just watch Seinfeld.
Yeah. Also, I was going to say at least he doesn't. This is not the MacGuffin isn't a romantic interest, but actually it might go that way now that he's reformed.
So
which will
far,
make
so
this
good.
very right and trope.
So, fill me in on what you've been doing for the past 5 days.
I've been getting smart, that's what. They got me running, I'll admit, but the day a bunch of drum-banging, mumbo-jumbo chanting magicians can catch old Lightfoot Mosley is the day I die.
Can't argue with that logic.
Now these guys have it wired, I tell ya. From the mayor to a couple of major judges, right down to the beat cops. The Gettys are untouchable from that angle. But once I really started digging, it was like I could see clearly. These guys are into everything that happens in this city. And most people are scared shitless of them, or they don't know about them at all.
Let me fill you in on what I've learned in the past 5 days.
Okay, have at it.
Well, Malia Getty is the head of the cartel. Dr. John is her right-hand man.
I learned that much. You sure know how to pick 'em, Knight.
She's not really responsible, though,
Oh, come on.
because during these ceremonies, she's ridden by the spirit of her ancestor,
Stockholm
Tetela.
Syndrome.
You don't say.
It's true. Anyway, I have something, a talisman, that I can use against them. It will help, but they probably still have a power source somewhere in their houndfall. Also, this whole thing kind of ties in with my nightmares, see, and my family history. My family does this shadow hunting thing, and about 300 years ago...
Look, don't confuse me, okay? You worry about all that metaphysical stuff, and I'll just try to catch the bad guys.
Yeah, you'd never believe me anyway.
Oh, are we ready to tell him the bad news?
By the way, I found your wallet. And your credit card.
Hey, thanks. You didn't put anything on this, did you?
Who? Me?
Oof.
It's like a very weird delivery when you want to make it obvious he did something.
Let's make a plan. What do you think we should do?
We need to find the headquarters of the Getty cartel, rescue Grace, and dig up some concrete evidence so that I can take this straight to the FBI.
Sounds easy.
Uh-huh. Do you have any idea where their headquarters might be?
Perhaps.
Well, you do seem to have a knack for sniffing out this voodoo stuff. Why don't you see if you can locate it for sure? Meanwhile, I got some things I gotta do. I'll meet you there later.
How will you find it?
Damn, that's right. If I only had the tracker from my office.
About that.
I have it.
Really? Good going. You give it to me and leave a signal device at the entrance to the headquarters.
All right.
Okay. Now, a bunch of us don't know anything about this game. That's for certain. Tongs knows a bit, but as far as we go, Steve, we have no idea, right? Would you
No.
agree?
No.
Where do you think the headquarters is based on gut instinct? Because I've got no idea, but I'm going to make a gut check and we'll see where we think where it
I
actually
guess I
ends
was
up
assuming it's the mansion, the Kenny mansion.
being. Okay, I was thinking the same thing, actually, yeah.
This is what I was picturing.
Mm-hmm.
What was that plan again?
Because it's her ancestor, especially.
You're gonna go locate the headquarters. I'm gonna go get some supplies. You're gonna signal me when you found the headquarters. I'll meet you there. We go inside, find Grace, collect some evidence, and get out of there.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Cool. All right, that's a good plan.
Here's the tracker.
Great. Don't forget to leave the signal device near the entrance to the Hound 4. And be careful.
You too.
Mostly reminds me a little bit of like old Gil from The Simpsons.
I just remember maybe a character from Archer. It's like the one episode where they go back to Ray's ancestral home because his brother's in trouble with the cops. He reminds me of the sheriff.
There's no
Do I
time
think-
for that. Grace is missing.
Who I think just because he the voice is familiar, so but I don't know if it's actually him, but it sounds like that guy that plays I forgot the character's name from Guardians of the Galaxy, the blue guy.
Michael Rooker?
Yeah, I think it sounds like his voice at least.
Man, his bedroom is a pigsty. Why does he have couch cushions as pillows? That's gross.
Yeah. Yes, you can't put your arms around them.
Just looking, this may be our last time in this bedroom, so let's have a look see. What do we got? Dartboard. Dartboard on the side of a brick wall. Great for your darts if you miss.
There's no time for that. Grace is missing.
Okay, sorry, narrator.
Yeah, it is him.
All right, let's save it. I like that there's like a demo loop of a keyboard playing in this room. Hey, the picture's back. The painting.
Was it?
Is that a bug? Let's go back there for a second. Have a look at this.
There's also the sound of a motorcycle, even though he's just gone back to where he came from. Yeah, because we sold that one, didn't we?
We did. Oh well, that's fine. We'll sell it again.
It's another thing with like what came up in Nonary, the Beatles movie, Yellow Submarine. Gilbert Gottfried does a really good impression because we talked about the voice actors being really off, and Gilbert Gottfried does a really good impression of them because he mentioned several times on his podcast of like how they're sort of different, and it's weird because they know the names of the actors even. It's got like so-and-so's playing this, and he goes, but the Beatles have all these strong Liverpool accents, and then you have these British guys with very fancy accents going, "Come on, George, we're going on an adventure." He does it much better than I do, but
Never seen the movie. I've heard that it's polarizing. You either love it or you hate it.
yeah, I could definitely see that. It's like the animation is probably either really ugly or really interesting, depending on how you see it. But it's also very psychedelic and weird.
Gabriel has
It's got
in his
that middle ground
possession
of,
the Ritter family talisman. He'll never forget that it was regained only through Wolfgang's blood.
There is like a lot of weirdness, but it's also got structure. There is a start, middle, and end, even though the middle is just a bunch of crazy shit.
Let's go visit Grandma and tell her that great uncle is dead.
No one answers Gran's front door, but a note sticking from the mail slot bears Gabriel's name.
Uh-oh.
The note is from Gran and says that she's taken a short trip out of town on Grace's advice. Good old Grace.
Okay.
Did we tell Grace to tell his mum to...
No, Grace is
Take a
just
trip?
good like that.
Oh.
Alright. I'm gonna save again. I'm paranoid that like this is gonna be like Death City.
That's gonna like... Or it's gonna lock you into going into the mansion before we've placed our tracker.
Like that by accident. Whoops.
Ms. Getty is unavailable, Mr. Knight.
Ooh, maybe this isn't the Hound 4 then. Let's, hang on.
I think it is. I think we're just going to find out that it is. Because of course he won't let us in.
In the roses, maybe? Let's pick some
Gabriel
roses.
didn't come here to mess with the plants.
Oh, okay. Oh shit, I was hoping I was going to get a wheel of things to choose.
Ms. Getty is unavailable.
The other thought I had for the Hound 4 could be the crypt. Maybe because we've got the
The tomb.
the shaft, the snake rod.
Oh, yeah.
We could, that might be a key.
Also, the tomb could be like a source of power. It's weird. I know
It's her tomb, not Getty's tomb. Like, wait, yeah, we know where it's at.
Okay, and I know the reason why, but I like how the butler steps all the way outside to tell Gabriel to go away, and then only to walk in again.
Yeah, so if we stick our rod in the tomb, we might need old man Peters to go though.
Is there a slot for it?
I don't know. Let's see if we...
Mosley and I used to switch street signs, but this is really sick.
Okay.
The tomb is securely closed.
Not for long. Maybe.
No thanks.
Oh, I thought that was a... Yeah, apparently it is. Yeah. I mean, that's what it is, right? Snake rod, yeah. Because it's not even giving us the option to... Oh, hang on. Let's check the Getty tomb out again.
Gabriel looks at and in the vases, but he doesn't see anything he wants to take.
Okay, let's go and...
The tomb doors would be impassive to anything Gabriel tried to use on them. That doesn't work on the plate.
I thought this was like the other tomb was a surefire solution.
The plate is in locked position. There's a keyhole
Okay.
on the plate.
That's
but
good.
Gabriel can't operate that without a key.
That's ruled out then. Beautiful. Unless we have to use the snake rod as the key.
That doesn't work on the plate.
Okay. Where do we think it is then? Maybe we can just wait for old Peterson to go. Like, this looks like a slot or something. What do you guys in chat think? What would you do? Can we combine? What's a library key? No. The snake bracelet was a bit of a wash. Like, I don't know what we actually did with it.
Mind if I pick your brain a minute?
Go ahead. These folks ain't in no hurry.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
Nope, can't say that I have.
Kind of a quiet job you've got, isn't it?
Most of the time, yeah. They act up some with the full moon, though.
You must enjoy the company of dead folks.
Unlike the living, they ain't never given no reason to dislike 'em none.
How's business today?
About like every day. It's what you call a seller's market.
The other alternative is maybe it's at the Voodoo Museum.
I think that's less likely. Actually, thought could only be like the mansion or that place in the swamp, but actually there's probably more because like I thought the graveyard when you said it was also very viable. But I think the museum might be a stretch because they're just places to sell stuff.
No, not the voodoo shop. The museum where Dr. John is. Like he's part of it.
Maybe.
I'm gonna quickly hightail it over there and see. It's probably gonna be locked anyway.
Posted on the door of the museum is a sign saying, closed until further notice.
What if it's at the church?
It is where the guy was killed.
Mm-hmm.
The chancel of St. Louis Cathedral consists of a raised dais, an altar, 2 pedestals, and a choir area.
I know many games that are great. Third entry? Many. Death Stranding is probably the best game I've ever played. That's great.
Someone is in that confessional.
yeah.
Gabriel will have to wait.
999 is great. Yeah. Oh, that one's open though. Sweet. Keith, welcome in. That's the plan. That's the plan. We just got to try and find out where this Hound 4 is. Let's check our book. Maybe our book says something.
That's almost like one of those jokes. Like the Pie Cost and Henway and Dickfer. What's a hound for?
Oh, I see what you're saying. The only... it wouldn't be in the swamp, surely.
Well, yeah. Well, I initially thought, because that's where they were doing that voodoo ritual, but it just seems weird. Like, it doesn't seem like that should be the same spot twice, I guess. But it does seem like a place of power.
Look at this. I beg to differ, game. I beg to differ.
That wording makes me think it's a swamp.
Okay, let's do it.
It's like he knows where it is, but he doesn't know how to get to it.
And if that tracker still exists, if the coffin's still there, who knows? Doubt it will be, but...
Gabriel's head pounds. Which way did he just come from?
I mean, just behind? Like this?
This looks familiar. Damn, I'm back where I started.
That's deliberate, Gabriel, you dumbass. Maybe we could put this tracker on.
If Gabriel took the sign, how would the tourists find the bayou?
Then again, that might not be such a bad thing.
Can we... Oh, that's exited map. I don't know.
Hasn't Gabriel seen this part of the bayou before? Bayou St. John seems denser, thicker, darker than Gabriel remembers it. In the twilight of the heavy growth, everything looks the same.
Everything. Sounds like song number 2, the drum beat by Blur.
Yeah, it does. Woo. I'm
gonna go back here.
Because of advertising, I associate that song with Starship Troopers.
Oh, I haven't seen Starship Troopers in ages, but I saw a video recently that It's like a fan theory that the humans were the bad guys all along.
No, that's not like an obscure theory. That's like
But more like
that's in the movie.
that the asteroid that hit them that was claimed to be from the bugs was actually by the humans in order to fund the military.
Okay. That's sort of interesting, although, yeah, I don't know. Nice enough to just have it be like a kind of good versus evil, but like the humans are kind of horrible and just as bad as the bugs.
There's a knothole. Hello. It's a bit high.
There's a knothole about the size of a quarter in the wood paneling on that wall.
I'll put the stick in it.
Okay. Sticking our rod in random knotholes. Here we go. You're on it,
Something
Steve.
about this knothole looks familiar.
See, no dirty joke for that.
Why is it on the floor?
It's moving.
What?
I knew it.
Oh, it's a lift. An elevator.
That's cool. That's a really cool idea. Not practical, but kind of a cool idea.
Ride's over.
And Secret Crash, how you doing? Alright, this looks like a good place to save it.
Gabriel wonders if Mosley will have everything he needs to follow the trail.
Right, we could... Oh, hang on. Where are we going to put the tracker?
The elevator stops at a room underneath the cathedral.
This is very high tech.
Express elevator to hell.
Just like in Aliens.
Okay, so if we go... Enter the secret Voodoo Hound Forge achievement. Okay. Behind a mask, surely. Oh, no?
Gabriel won't solve anything by messing around with the Hound for art.
Are they all separate? Oh, okay.
Funny. This side of the elevator doesn't look like the entrance to a confessional.
I just have a feeling we need to go in there and...
The elevator doors open via the keypad.
Uh-oh. Please don't ask for a code. Oh, good. Alright, as long as we don't have to put the rod in the hole to... Oh, no. Oh, no. All good. Like under the kneeler, surely. Yes!
All right, Mosley. There's your signal.
How would he?
Surely you can't be serious. I am serious.
How would he go down
Now,
though?
don't call me
Even
Shirley.
if he found his way to the confessional.
I guess he would know that there's something to do with that room if that lift goes up. I don't know. We'll find out.
Gabriel wonders if Mosley will have everything he needs to follow the trail.
I would think so. But does Mosley have the other part of it? I guess he...
Yeah, we gave it to him.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And actually did have a graphic of him handing it over.
Sweet. That is a good question.
Yeah.
Maybe it's watertight.
Also, I've got like a little bit of an issue with like how clean and sci-fi it is. Like this secret bunker, how do they get cleaners in and how do they get maintenance people in?
I think they got a roster
Like, I
that they
imagine
have
if
to do.
it's... There's what?
If there's a roster in the tea room where they have to clean
Yeah, I
up.
suppose. I just, yeah, when they're over elaborate like this, like imagine a place will be clean and when it's like most of the people involved are well off, but like, I don't know, when it's like sci-fi like this, it's a bit weird.
Steal the art.
I don't think I should touch those.
Let's go to the previous.
That's true. It could be like that last Star Wars movie where it's like, even though usually spirituality and the nuts and bolts things being built are like separate,
Pedestals
somehow the
display the
Emperor
smaller
wills-
pieces in the collection.
if the Emperor can will 1,000 Star Destroyers into existence with full crews, then maybe they can use voodoo to make like a sci-fi underground bunker.
Beep, beep, beep. What's in here? Oh.
Although Gabriel likes the painting, he doesn't want to carry it around right now.
Right now? There's some cool boots under there.
Yeah, it wouldn't be New Orleans. The name wouldn't be New Orleans, but it'd be like
Gabriel doesn't
something
have time
Bubba.
to sit
Like it'd
around.
be like
He has to find Grace.
it'd be a name that's more stereotypical and worse than just New Orleans.
Gabriel looks at the papers in the
Orleans.
box, but sees nothing of interest.
Okay, is there anything that stands out that isn't the same? We've got desk, chair, computer, desk, chair. Not really. Maybe just office.
This must be one of the business offices of the Getty cartel.
Yeah, they are. I was going to comment on the voodoo computers, but also the desks are more custom built.
Gabriel's no techie. He wouldn't even know how to open that computer.
Open the computer.
And like I said, I guess it's all willed into existence by voodoo.
Well, it's the cartel as well. She's the leader of a cartel, so drug money and all that business.
Okay, that would make more sense.
Beep, bloop, beep.
That means they can't, like, even the voodoo stuff aside, they're not good guys if he's a cartel leader.
Exactly. I realize this is kind of like a modern version of the one in Africa with the rings.
The rings.
The snake rings that we walked around in with the mummies.
Oh, yeah.
The whiteboard contains what looks like calculus equations.
Who knows what these
Voodoo
guys are
calculus, the
into?
worst kind of calculus.
Alright. Anything stand out? Well, got different color boots. Boots in the same place, but different color boots. Oh, that
Yeah, and
looks
the
suspicious.
painting also changed. That's what I mostly am interested in.
The book looks like an accountant's record book. The cover is printed with the words Getty Tribe. The Getty Tribe record book contains the names and rada drum codes for tribal members.
Okay.
This record book might be the kind of thing Mosley wanted for the FBI.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. They're like Metal Gear names.
The book looks like an...
I can't look at it again.
No, I don't think so. Maybe if we go like this.
The Getty
Yeah.
Tribe record
Right.
book contains the names and rada
I
drum
got that.
codes for tribal
several
members.
names.
Hello, brother.
A sister alligator. Does that mean if it was this woman as the alligator, then wouldn't that be confusing when we were dressed as the alligator?
Yeah, we had a top off though, so they could tell that we were the brother alligator.
Yeah. I guess it could be more than one person of an animal.
You'd be pretty shitty if someone else had your animal name. Like everyone else has a unique animal and you've just got someone else's one.
But I think foxes are cool, man. It's taken.
Yeah, you're right. There is a floor lip. Okay, we're at 3. Steal this art.
I don't think I should touch those.
Okay, let's go into this one.
Better to die than run away.
Oh, this clean sci-fi.
Sneak, sneak, sneak.
It's a very weird sneak. It's a very clean sci-fi, and there's to this room to just spoil it on purpose?
Let's see if this works. Uh-oh.
Gabriel Knight, how dare you violate my sanctuary?
Is this your room? Oh, I'm so sorry.
You are so dead.
Sneaky.
Oh!
I really don't want to be dead. Can we try that again?
Okay. Hopefully it's saved. Like, I'm hoping that this is the... I think it is.
This is fourth way because it's got the statue there.
What if we stab him?
Pito Murray Passeum Cree.
Can we rod him over the head?
Better to die than
That
run
doesn't
away.
work that way.
Oh, I bet it could, though.
Helana me nu deja. Gabriel
Uh-oh.
Knight, how dare you violate my sanctuary?
Is this your room? Oh, I'm
Yes.
so sorry.
You are so dead.
Bit of a weird cop out, but it's almost like the game triggered him to do that, not that he would have heard it.
I really don't want to be dead. Can we try that again?
All right, we'll go to the next room. The 3 is the John room, or known as the toilet. John is the toilet.
Mm.
Baltimore's lane, exactly. Ooh,
The
hello.
room smells of Malia's perfume. Someone's coming.
Tetelo, come to me. Your daughter requests an audience.
Well, that's
What
cool.
is it you seek, child?
Tetelo, I beg you again, for my sake, spare Gabriel's life.
Do not protect or mourn that one. He will only betray you.
Gabriel would never betray me.
He will, as Gunter betrayed me. Blinded by the light, he will despise your daughters.
No, I don't believe that. You were betrayed, but Gabriel is different. I cannot serve you any longer. Choose another. I cannot go on.
So you say, because you are drawn to the light. What you do not know is that the light will never have you. You only corrupt it when you draw near.
I don't believe you. This way, this life is too painful. I must be free of it.
You can never be free. You will see, my daughter. What I have told you is true. You will see.
Wait! I won't go through with it! I won't!
End scene. What do we have to
Isn't-
steal?
Isn't the spirit still there?
No, she's gone. You can't see her anymore.
She
A
can go back
rich
into that thing.
oriental rug adds luxury to the small room.
Can't click on these even though they're highlighted. Weird.
A hand-painted screen separates a small shrine from the rest of the room.
Burden Tree, this could be a witness puzzle. Oh, there's a Veve.
Hanging above the small altar is a copy of the Getty Veve. Gabriel hasn't the heart to mess with Malia's things.
I saw the witness in my Steam list recently. It's like I never finished that.
Oh, it's so good. So good.
A decorative vase occupies a pedestal just inside the door.
I'd watch you play it for sure.
A second door leads off of the bedroom.
Me or Verdant Tree?
Either or. You like I was thinking, you know, like I don't know if you've seen it, but sometimes I do Duolingo streams, and when I do that, I have a cheat sheet that I can press a button and the cheat sheet will go and wipe in from the side. You could do something like that to keep the language of the witness in your head as you learn something, just like little notes. I don't know. It's an idea.
A tall vase stands near the door.
Okay, that's it, I think.
I think I didn't have a problem with the language, and some of the high level stuff I liked, but just puzzle after puzzle of those little grid things just broke me. That and sometimes not knowing what to do. Like in the higher level, just in the map, the overall map. I wondered if it was one I should go back to in the start and maybe stream, and that might keep, but then it's like...
It's locked.
I flail around in that game too much to do that.
That's why you need a chat there to help you and guide you and say, oi, maybe you should try that. I think that'd be a great stream game. It worked well when Verdantry was doing it, but I think he just gave up. Like a person that gives up, I guess.
Oh, so we did stream it.
He did a bit, yeah. I think 2 streams of it. Ooh,
I just remember every time I think of it, I think of that freaking tree house or the tree bit.
Mm-hmm.
I've just been stuck on that for fucking ages.
Oh, I like
I don't
that
think I
bit.
even solved that. I don't think I even solved the
If I
tree
lay
bit.
down in here, I may never get up.
There was
Well, no,
one...
I didn't necessarily solve it, but just I couldn't get to wherever I wanted to go.
There's a language that really... Because like every different biome kind of has its own unique language on the puzzles for those that have never played it. And the quarry one really broke my brain until suddenly it clicked, and then it's like I was off to the races.
No thanks.
But I really
I
liked
went
is
before
the
I left.
colored glass. That was the most cleverest puzzle I think I've ever seen in anything. And the botany room, botany tower.
That was good. I also like the one in the desert, which I think is where Verdantry got up to, where you're looking at the solutions as if fingerprints had been on glass. You have to sort of look on the side and you can see where it's been sort of drawn. Like the reflection.
Oh, okay. I think I saw that one.
Music stopped. That's at the very start.
We have the talisman as a inventory item.
We do.
Wonder if we were supposed to use that on the John.
John? Good idea. We'll try that in a second. We'll continue looking at the rooms until we get to the John room.
It's locked.
Okay, looks like we need John's pass for that too.
Yeah, because even before I streamed games when I was doing programming stuff, which is what I originally went to Twitch for, I thought I was doing game streams, but like specific programming puzzle ones, which are games I really like, but yeah, I realized I'm way too quiet playing them, and it's
Christ, it stinks in here.
and watching other people do those types of ones. It's also like it's hard as a viewer to keep track of what's going on because they're not structured; they're just trying to code something.
Hey Tongs, look what's here. And here.
Okay. So like that new
Although
internet
Gabriel
acronym.
feels sorry for the doomed creatures, he wouldn't get far on his mission carrying around live animals.
That's a big snake.
A tree in the middle of the room provides accommodations for a huge python.
What do you mean you can't see it? Oh, you're walking? Okay, there's several goats here. I'll do it for you, hang on. There we go. Rats and spiders, Steve. Your domain.
Gabriel
rats
would
there?
love to release the animals, but animals running through the halls would probably alert somebody's attention.
Are we still gonna have? Are we gonna have a scene like the ending of Guardians of the Galaxy 3, or
Haven't seen
even though I
it.
haven't seen the movie?
No.
You have? I thought you had.
Nope.
Or it's like the ending of. I've heard it's like the ending because I haven't actually seen the movie, but Pee-wee's Big Adventure, where he releases the animals from the pet store.
Oh, I don't remember. It's been too long.
Although Gabriel
haven't seen the
feels
movie, but I
sorry
saw a
for the
review.
doomed creatures.
don't think there's anything to do
But
in
both that and also a review of Guardians of the Galaxy 3 that said it was like landing a Pee-wee.
You could probably swallow one of those goats whole, couldn't you?
The snake does not reply.
Hang on, what? You'd like to call out that the music in this room is Old MacDonald in a minor key? You're right! I would never have picked up on it. That's so good. That's hilarious. Oh man. Someone's a genius that worked on this game, that's for sure. Okay, another bedroom.
If I lay down in here, I may never get up.
The Hound 4 is decorated with priceless African art.
See, I think we can confidently say that Gabriel has changed, because clicking on the bed in the start of the game would be like, I bet I could take some leaders here, or something like that. But now he's just like, I can't go to sleep right now.
No
Looks
thanks.
like there's room
I
for
went
two.
before I left.
Would you count that as made or
That
made?
It's made, but very, very rough.
Yeah.
You know what that is like? It's like if you have a guest staying over at your house and they've slept in the night and they make the bed the next day. That's what it's like.
Yeah.
No worries, no worries.
I reckon they, like, if a guest sleeps over, because I reckon that's the logic of that is like, well, they're
It's
probably going to
locked.
wash everything anyway. Or
It's
do
funny you
reckon
should say
they
that.
should make it properly.
It's this exact scenario happened. I think it was maybe the very first time I ever stayed over at Robert Raleig's house. So I stayed in the spare bed. The next morning I got up. I made it like what you just saw there. And then his ex-wife basically had hush whispers to Rob about me leaving the bed not made satisfactorily. And I had the exact thought that you had, Steve. It's like, if you're going to be washing the sheets anyway, what does it
Yeah,
matter?
because it's like, that's what I assumed that's like. It's like basically, I mean, I don't want to leave it messy, but also, like, I don't want to make it look like I'm assuming you're not washing them between people.
Yeah.
Which I guess you don't necessarily need to, but I would have assumed. I've never had a guest bedroom, but I would have assumed that's what you.
We do
Unless
that.
it's guest after guest, that's what you'd probably do.
We wash after every guest. So you can know that when you stay over at mine, Steve, you've got a fresh bed.
Yeah. It's like me with my visitor sheets. It's like there's that much time between them. It's not much of a hassle to throw them in the wash between.
Kisses, Verdantry. There you go. Yeah. I guess even sometimes, like, if you don't have a guest over for ages, there's probably dust that settles on it. So I would still wash it. Like, even if it's fresh
really?
sheets, let's just say the start of the month, and then you come stay over at the end of the month, we'd probably still wash the sheets anyway. Just to
I wouldn't expect that because I would have thought, like, unless it's like 5 years or something, I wouldn't necessarily thought what
Gotta
little
be-
dust builds up would be a problem.
Yeah, I don't know. Just accommodating, you know? Some people are funny, some people aren't. Ooh.
This looks like a supply room.
Hell yeah. Let's get some weapons.
That means that the
This
like
ball
occasionally
mask
I'd come
seems
over.
appropriate for Mosley, if he ever makes it.
Those nights I came over, and at the end of the night, I'm like, well, you're like, oh, there's a spare bedroom ready, and it's like, fuck it, I'll take an Uber home. And it's like, you would have thought, I'll just wash the sheets just so you could sleep in them.
Now that
There
you
you go.
say it, maybe.
I think I'll take this wolf mask for me.
Oh, okay. So we're getting some...
These robes will make good disguises.
That's probably how we get past John. Okay, that's good. That's real good. Is he just gonna... Nope, he's not going to wear it. We're going to have to put it on.
It's like the point and click things where they
No
wear it
accounting
when
for
they need
voodoo
it.
fashion, but it'll get the job done.
I know.
How do we do it? Robe. We've got different color robes. That's cool. I reckon we're going to have... If we're the wolf, we're going to have to wear this one instead because it matches the color.
I'll keep the masks and robes together.
Yeah, good idea. Now, if we use that on ourselves...
Gabriel doesn't want to put on the disguise until he has to. It looks hot.
Oh, come on now.
I expected that as the voodoo, the point and click trope of they only do it when they need to.
So many, Hang on, just take his fucking jacket off. He's already wearing a jacket.
Yeah.
So crazy.
I guess.
Oh, we're back.
For reasons.
Beauty.
Oh, so that was one whole. That wasn't levels. That was one whole circle.
Just a circle, exactly. So that's why I was saying it's the same as the snake because there's a center room as well, which we'll probably get to, but we'll have to take care of John. John was at level 3. We're just going to go into here because I don't know. I think we did, but
This is with the. Oh, this is the first computer room, wasn't it?
oh, it was the first computer room, exactly. So I think we're good. I think we can just go try and kill John. Although we're going to have to enter the room with John and then put our gear on in front of John or behind his back, maybe.
Yeah, is that probably where it lets you do it? Try going into that room.
This one?
Yeah.
Sure.
Just want to have a look at something.
Are you going to see if the math calculations are accurate?
Yeah. It's like they didn't carry the 2 on that one. Take a look at the picture, because that's the one thing I noticed is it's much more distinct than the other one.
Although Gabriel
really?
likes the painting, he doesn't want to carry it around right now. A portrait of a beautiful, intelligent-looking woman is on the wall. She reminds Gabriel of Malia. Her mother, perhaps?
As if she's going to say, it looks like an ugly, stupid woman in the painting. That's that's so weird. There's a fish. That basically is the solution to every puzzle.
Yeah.
There is, I forget the name of this. What's this, normally?
Can't make it out.
Or is it usually on its side, a circle with a horizontal line through it?
I know there's 2 Greek letters. One is vertical and one is horizontal. God, I forget which one's which.
Oh, well.
I forgot what either of the names are. One of them I think is Omicron.
That's a transformer, isn't it?
The other one is Phi?
Alright, next is the John room. We'll save it out here. Oh, we don't have to click on the keypad anymore. That's nice.
Gabriel doesn't want to put on the disguise until he has to. It looks hot.
What?
That doesn't work
This
that
land
way.
is already in our hands.
Gabriel clutches a talisman. He'll be damned if he lets it get lost again.
Maybe the other costume?
That was for what's his name, but we'll try it. Oh!
Gabriel Knight, how dare you violate my
That's not
sanctuary?
fair.
Uh-oh.
Is this your room? Oh, I am so sorry.
You are so dead.
I really don't want to be dead. Can we try that again?
Okay. Come on. Thank you. One thing we haven't done is gone through here, so maybe we'll try it and see what happens. Ooh.
I'm no mechanic. I don't want to mess with the controls down here.
A few wall panels appear to open. They probably conceal air supply systems or other control mechanisms that support the underground structure.
Could we get the air out of that room, maybe? Airlock him.
And is this like the Barbie room too?
It is, yeah.
A few wall panels appear to open. They probably can...
Okay. I mean, he doesn't want to mess with it, right?
I'm no mechanic.
Okay. Oh, we can go through. Okay, good.
Okay, I'll give it a shot, but I'm no musician.
Oh, okay. He's gonna do the beat the toxicity. Oh.
Yeah, I was wondering if we beat out a code in it. Yes, today.
Okay.
And then maybe a name.
How are we meant to know this?
Summon.
Summon? We can do that. How do we get rid of it?
Does we want to move that guy? I guess is the end result.
Oh,
We have to know what animal he is. If we know what animal he is, we could say today summon.
Good idea. Was he Brother Eagle?
I don't remember properly.
Brother Eagle. To where? To Swamp? Sure, let's do that.
Gabriel plays the message, but there doesn't seem to be any response.
Don't know if we got it wrong or whether it's just we need to do something so I can hear it.
Gabriel doesn't want to think about what it would take to open the table.
We could just try the same thing, but with a different, Okay, hang on, let's see. Today...
Maybe the time, maybe specifying the time, because today is really weird. And there's no now, because that's what we sort of mean.
Today and end days. What else do we have? Request. Old mate. Tiger. We'll try Tiger. Why not? It's got Hound 4 in here, so maybe we have to bring someone here. Maybe I don't know.
Gabriel plays the message, but there doesn't seem to be any response.
How are we meant to know? Okay, Mosley needs to hurry up and get here. Okay. Oh, you know how we know what he is? He's got a tattoo on his back. It wasn't... I think it's an owl from memory. We'll quickly go back and have a look. Oh, what? Why are we here? Gosh, okay.
So 2 doors maybe, and the one from... No, that doesn't make sense.
You know what we could do is just even... Oh, there's one. We're only a couple away. If we summon him to that room, maybe we can sneak out?
Yeah, because that's what I initially thought.
So maybe we don't
Then
have
there's
to
a
do the
place
full
names
message. It could be just summon him. That's it.
Yeah.
That's an eagle. Okay. Summon Brother Eagle. Let's do that.
Maybe 2 names like Brother Al summon Brother Eagle or something like that, so that he goes to someone else we've never met, but we know they're probably in some other part of the building.
I'll do that as a secondary.
Okay, I'll give it a shot, but I'm no musician.
Try these drums instead.
Yeah. Maybe it was the other drums were bad.
Summon Brother Eagle. Let's do it.
It seems very... Seems like we got it.
Maybe.
A door opens in the distance.
Thank you. Beautiful. Eagle has been summoned. Thanks, Tongs. Come on, don't be there. Hell yeah.
Got it.
Let's get our ass out of Dodge. So I'm guessing we don't want to go back to the center.
No.
Okay, we don't know which doors are locked though, so I guess we keep trying.
A door opens and shuts in the distance. Dr. John must have returned to his room.
Okay, great.
I reckon if we took the wrong exit out of that room too, we probably would have been killed. He would have met us in the hallway. Or in that middle room.
Let's see what rooms look different. Nope, this is the fish room. Okay.
I think the door opening was the sound of him making his way to the room and then back.
Yeah, it was. But I just don't remember which ones are actually locked.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I wonder if it'll say it's still locked and we have to use the pass, or whether it'll open anyway.
Better be the other computer room.
Oh, yeah, of course. I see what you... I think it's just a dark picture.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's just a different graphic. I thought there was something significant about the paintings, though. I think it's just to differentiate the rooms.
Which I think this room here is the entrance. Which is fine, because then we can just keep going up. Yep. This is the sperm room.
I don't need anything else in there.
Okay. That's good. Oh, you want to know something gross?
What's that?
Last night I was playing some Sea of Thieves with Mark and my boss, and I had my water bottle here, and I was, drink my big jug one. And during that time, Ramen jumped up and she was like, "Hello, hello," And for some reason, she licked the spout of my water bottle. I'm like, that's gross. And then 15 minutes later, I forgot about it.
I don't think that's so bad. That's just pet stuff.
Yeah.
It's like when a
It's
dog's
locked.
licking your face and then they get your mouth, and it's like, it's gross, but then it's like not the end of the... It's not such a... Like, what do I do now? Gross.
Yeah.
Grace. Oh, I found her.
The sounds of Rada
Shoes on
drums
the bed.
echoes through the hound for. The ritual must be about to begin.
What about the other locked door, though? I want to check the other locked door before we do. This seems like it's going to... Can't save it either. Oh, I think we've...
Maybe screwed up. Maybe it's because we've already screwed up.
No thanks.
Seems
I
unfair if
went
we
before
have.
I left.
I'm gonna see if we can just.
Gabriel can hear the people in the hall.
When was the
It
last
might
time we
have
saved?
been wise to open the door without taking proper precautions.
I'm gonna quickly have a look.
Oh. Maybe use the suit on her.
Okay, this is. I reckon we should reload it just to be safe. We know which Grace is the Grace room now. We should unlock the other door just in case. What do you think?
Is this load after we got the key? Or is it all the way back at the start?
Probably not, but we know exactly what to do. It won't take too long.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Let's do it. I think this was this just to check? Oh, we'll see. Is John in here? He is.
Si tu me passe un cri.
There's just not that much time.
Okay.
Just has to go into that middle room.
And we can do the double click so it fades out earlier.
Okay, I'll give it.
Okay. Summon Brother Eagle. Boom, da boom, dum da Emma.
A door opens in the distance.
Okay.
Yeah, because that room has 4 exits, so you've come in through one and exiting through the other. Which is not a good thing. Probably punish us if we went back the way we came.
That's a big machete. You can take that.
Got it.
Speaking of machete, I've been playing Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, which is amazing. But I got up to Danny Trejo's character, and he fights with 2 machetes, which was a good touch.
Mm.
A door opens and shuts in the distance. Dr. John must have returned to his room.
Maybe save it now, just to
Yeah, I will. And
get a save without having to do that again.
Yeah, good idea. He did voice the character, yeah. Which is...
Do we have the coats?
Yep, we got the codes. It's funny because when Lisa's always got the thing. Okay, now we know which room we're in. She's got a weird thing with Danny Trejo, and so when I got up to that bit, I called her and I go, "Look who this is!" And once again, she said, "Oh, it's Mexican Rob Schneider," which is funny. I don't know why she thinks that.
All.
No, I don't either, but it's hilarious nonetheless. Yeah, I know.
Maybe the voice
I don't
or
know.
the way he talks, maybe a little bit.
I should ask her.
Because maybe the way he normally talks is the way Rob Schneider does a silly voice.
Okay. So we keep going up until we hit the circle door. Because that's Grace's door. We'll save it in front of the circle door. And then we'll keep going up. Yep, beautiful. Okay. This is spare bedroom. I'm sure there was 2 that was locked, right? It's not my imagination. Okay, we've got the old McDonald room. You ever thought about playing Sekiro, Steve?
Sekiro?
Hmm.
I don't remember which one that one is.
It's locked.
Yes.
That's only it's one word, isn't it? Sekiro?
Sekiro Shadows Die Twice.
There's a whole bunch of games that came out at the same time that are off at the same time, like get their names mixed up and which one they are.
It's a real good game.
It might be on the wish list because I get it mixed up with what's that Souls game?
Elden Ring?
No, like the Japanese one. It's where you're a European guy in Japan.
Oh, Neo?
Yeah.
Ugh, I really don't want that.
The bucket is really better off left alone. Really.
Oh, look at this! Just like the skin of a head just hanging. That's gross.
Gabriel doesn't want to touch anything in this butcher shop.
Oh, that's funny. So they've got dudes, but then the one lady has like the jar reflection over the boobies. Oh, and over here as well.
Hmm.
The corpses are past any need for salvation from this place. Gabriel doesn't want to touch anything in this butcher shop.
What's the point of going?
Sekiro is probably very similar to Neo, right?
No. No. Sekiro is very much like Ninja Scroll if... Like, it's one built narrative. Like a start to finish sort of adventure, but with Souls-like. It's really, really good.
Gabriel doesn't want to touch anything in this butcher shop.
Neo's more like episodic levels.
Gabriel doesn't want to touch anything in this butcher shop.
And Culinary Disaster absolutely hates Neo with a passion.
Gabriel doesn't want to touch anything in this butcher shop.
I thought it was okay, but I burnt out on the second act. Like,
I hope those are rubber masks. I hope I'm not lying beside you soon, bud.
Bud.
It's too late to do anything for that guy now.
Maybe this is just a points room.
Underneath the surgical lamps is a gurney with a body on it.
oh,
know what
Jesus.
I know.
Yeah. It's on my wish list, but it's still $90.
Yeah, Sekiro probably doesn't go down in price or on special very often because it's still very much played to this day. Like, people are constantly playing it. It's so
Well,
good, though.
it's got fuck all chance of me playing it at fucking $90.
Gabriel doesn't want to touch tools of the trade, it seems.
These guys have got to be stopped.
Okay. I think there's nothing in this room.
Human hearts. So that's what they do to them. But why?
Maybe I shouldn't even ask. They're used for some powerful gree-gree, no doubt. Or maybe that's what Titolo has for lunch.
Okay. I think we'll save it here, but I think we're good. I think we can go back. Should I check the other doors in case there was 3 locked doors, or are you confident that we should just go back to the one that Grace is in?
I don't know, 'cause I haven't counted the number of locked doors. If you think there's another one, maybe try it. Because it did seem to lock us in when we saw Grace. Well, as long as we got the animal heads and the jackets, I would have thought we'd have most of what we... Because we didn't get anything from that butcher room anyway, did we?
No, that's why I think it's just a points room. Because it did do the chime.
If I lay down in here?
I'll never get up.
Like Star Wars Jedi Survivor is $90, and even then it's on special now, so it's I could actually get that cheaper if I want to spend that much money.
Such a good game.
It's locked.
Oh, we did. There is the third locked room. Okay. Money!
Whoa.
Oh, baby, you are such a beautiful sight. Those bars weigh a ton.
How about some of this then? Yes! Yes!
We're gonna punish us later for like being impure because we took the money.
Nah,
I know it's dirty money, but it's for a good cause.
sure is.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not very much. That's not Shadow Huntery. Would have
I
thought
hate
the
to
dragon
say
would
it,
have burnt
but I
that part
can't
of us
carry
out.
anymore. I will. $1 million or so ought to hold me.
Yes, we got points for it.
Okay, maybe you're supposed to do it.
Those bags look heavy, like about 40 pounds apiece.
Let's try
It'd be
one more time.
funny, even though
Gabriel's
I don't think this
already
does the King's Quest stuff, of locking you into a bad run. Otherwise, it'd be funny if it let you grab a gold bar, and later on there's a swimming section, and you die if you grab the gold bar.
If it was Agent 47, you'd take the gold bar to throw at people's heads.
Yeah,
Especially a sheik in Dubai.
yeah, I got that one. You take a photo of him sleeping. That was a weird achievement.
Yeah,
Weird
that one was
challenge.
tricky. Because you had to wait around for so long.
Yeah, that was the problem. I think it's like one of the guys ahead of, I think when I got Hitman 2 once, I think I burnt out from just how long, and maybe they were bad at Hawke's Bay, or maybe it was Miami where it started to get bad, how much you have to wait around sometimes for a run. I haven't noticed it being that bad, maybe because I have something on the second monitor playing. But yeah, that's the one problem with that game, is sometimes, not always, but some challenges, especially when a few of them are in a row, where you're just waiting around so long waiting for someone's loop to loop around.
Yeah.
The keypad has a button and a card slot.
Like I did the canonical run of Dartmoor, which I guess to anyone listening, I have this weird thing where after I finish with an area or level on Hitman, I'll do one final run of like what I want to happen, what I want the story to be, and at one stage, because the kill, I thought I'll do the electricity one, of course, where you electrocute her while on the camera with the lights. But yeah, so I've done this whole thing to get the evidence you need, the other objective, and then I've run down to the thing, and he's leaving the fuse box just as I get there, and it's like, oh, for fuck's sake, I have to wait for the whole fucking loop again.
It's interesting that that's your canon run. I would have thought something else would have been canon run. Have you finished with Dartmoor yet?
Yeah, I've done all of
Okay.
most of them.
So you've done the, accuse the other people of the crime?
Yep, I've done all three.
Okay, so there's one of those ones where you accuse the butler, I think it was. That ends very well.
Oh, maybe I should try. Yeah, well, I guess I didn't see what happened. Like,
Oh.
when I got to that bit, I always pushed off the edge or
Nope.
reset.
Yeah,
I just
don't.
got the achievement and thought it was done.
Go back and do it. I reckon you'll like
Okay.
it. Okay, I think we're ready to go
But
to
that-
Grace's room.
I know, like, the one thing I didn't like about the one was I had this involved thing with doing the detective, because I like the idea of her handing over the thing and
Yep.
the enemy on my enemy. So I did that, even though it's then weird, but I had to do the photography one as the actual kill because, yeah, like that, the taking a photo of her where she is halfway through being electrocuted is one of the funniest things. So I had to do that. Even though the run altogether is a bit weird because it's like she meets you properly as the detective, and then doesn't recognize you at all when you're the photographer. Like you've had this thing where you've even come clean that you're the assassin, and then she somehow sees you in the photographer's outfit and doesn't think twice about it.
Yeah.
That's the one weird thing. But both those elements I liked, so I did them back to back.
All right, this is it.
It's locked.
Oh, come on now. Oh, it selected the money. Okay.
It's locked.
All right.
Grace. Oh, I found her.
The sounds of Rada drums echoes through the Houndfor. The ritual must be about to begin.
Oh, they're gonna sacrifice Lady Britches here.
That thing looks hot. Gabriel doesn't want to put
They'll
it
use it
on
on her.
until he has to.
Especially because the
I think it was
That's
Mosley
maybe-
though. Like the.
yeah, but it could be that it was for Mosley, but then we're going to use it for her.
But she's knocked out. Isn't the sacrifice? Isn't she going to be sacrificed? If she's in the
Yeah, but
outfit, they'll be like,
That's a
"Where
way to
is
get
she?"
her out, though. Yeah, it's a way to get her out, though.
Grace, wake up. Talk to me.
Grace does not respond.
Oh, we need some smelling salts.
Smelling salts. Yeah.
That's close enough.
Gabriel can't see a way to use that.
What was it?
Just salt shaker.
Oh, it's just salt shaker.
Gabriel wouldn't get
Just
far
regular
dragging
salt
an
trying to wake someone up.
unconscious Grace. Grace is still lying on the bed. She may be unconscious, or worse.
Okay.
This talisman is supposed to have some sort of power.
Don't know what it'll do, but
Grace,
hopefully it's something
wake
good.
up. Grace.
What's
Yes.
going on? Gabriel, where are
Oh, it's
we?
a, yeah,
What's
it's a good
going on?
talisman. Not,
We're in the
yeah.
Getty Cartel Houndfall, Grace. A ritual is about to begin, and I'm afraid you're the main course.
Is that what those drums are? I heard them in my sleep. I couldn't wake up.
Yeah, makes you want to dance, don't they?
Be serious. What are we gonna do now?
A plan. Right. What do you think we should do?
My hero. You know this place and these people better than I do, Gabriel.
Okay. They expect you to be unconscious, so you'd better fake it. That should put you in a good position when it's time. I'll be with the other ritualists. As for the ritual itself, I'd say Tetalo's our worst problem. I remember from the bayou that she didn't show up until Dr. John blew that drug on Malia's face. If I can prevent him from doing that, we can keep Tetalo out of it, I think.
How are you gonna do that?
I don't know. I'll think of something.
Uh-huh. What if Tetalo does show up?
Let's just worry about making sure that doesn't happen. What worries me more is, assuming we can keep Tetalo out of it, who's going to handle Dr. John once he figures out what we're doing? The talisman defends against magic, but Dr. John is a hell of a lot of sheer flesh and blood.
I don't know. I'll take care of Malia if you can prevent her from being taken over by Tetalo, but I can't handle her and Dr. John. I guess we'll just have to wing it and hope for the best. Too bad we didn't have more help.
All right, but don't hurt Malia, Grace. She's not in this of her own free will.
Yes, Gabriel, but what about you? You can't go out there looking like that.
Funny you should say that, Grace. I have this. Oh,
A wolf. How appropriate.
oh, that was bad. I got an achievement that makes.
Someone's coming. Grace, get down.
What are you doing here?
Thought this room was empty.
Go to the circle now.
Uh-oh. I don't know if this has got multiple endings, but there's something we could have still done. Could have done.
Yeah, 'cause we haven't given the uniform to the cop.
Exactly.
And he's supposed to be the help that's coming, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm thinking him being there, he could help us take out old mate.
Uh-oh. Malia's already being ridden by Tetalo.
It's alright, we've got a loading point. Yeah. We can see it both ways. He's clacking chickens together. Some sort of cheerleading ritual.
Gabriel had better do something quick.
Tetelo, stop! I won't let you kill her.
What? It's the witch hunter! Get out! All of you!
Oh, boss fight. Here we go.
You dodge ready. You gotta deal with St. John because Grace can handle Malia. I thought it would make me happen.
Grace, no!
Get your knife to the face.
It's the witch hunter! Get him, Dr. John!
That's what I wanted to do.
Fatality.
I really don't want to be dead.
Let's restore.
Can we try that again?
Yeah, 'cause we can't. You have to.
Go back to the elevator.
Yeah, maybe leave the costume there, I guess.
Which is the... I don't know which one the... We'll just have to test it out. Come on, be the entrance. Yes! Guessed it. Correct. Alright, so if we go Boar. Can we hang this up? No.
Yeah.
The elevator doors open via the keypad.
Okay. We have to try and find him somehow, but I don't know how we're going to do it. Unless he's there. Like, hopefully he's like, oh, found it. Here we are. Or unless we leave.
Leave it in that room as well.
Yeah, good idea.
There's no reason to put that on or under the kneeler.
Really? How about here? Damn. Maybe we have to go back up. Let's have a look.
I'm not leaving until I've got what I came for.
Okay. We don't have a mobile phone, do we?
There is no one there to hear Gabriel's wicked confessions anymore.
What?
Gabriel wonders if Mosley will have everything he needs to follow the trail.
This is... How are we going to do this? I don't understand.
I don't know whether, did he not show up because he didn't have a costume, or did he not show up because the tracker might be in the wrong... Because I guess how would he know this is an elevator? Oh no, because we dropped the stick on the floor, so he could take the elevator still.
What do you reckon, Tongs? What do you reckon? You seem to know that there was something we forgot. Mosley's supposed to be there, you say? Guess we go back to Grace's room. Is it a bug? Is Mosley meant to be there? Maybe he's in the bathroom? We didn't check the bathroom. Oh no, I think he said he pissed before he came here, actually.
And we've got the stick in our inventory.
Oh, you reckon leave the stick maybe in the...
Yeah, because I thought he did that, but...
Grace.
Because how would he get into the
I
bottom
found her.
thing without the
The
stick?
sounds of Rada drums echoes through the Houndfor. The ritual must be about to begin.
I wonder if we can just, Yeah, so... Right, that's what it says. Oh, I'm not confident. Okay, let's load. So I reckon, yeah, you might be right. We'll have to leave the stick. And plus the voodoo lady said as much too. I forget how many snakes is the room. Maybe this one. Yeah, maybe by leaving... Maybe that's why it glitched. Remember how when we went down the elevator, it was on the floor?
Funny. This The elevator doors open via the keypad.
Okay. Ah, there we go.
Gabriel puts the snake rod under the bench for Mosley.
That should be it then. Good
I
save,
think
right?
I've got everything I need. Might as well see it through.
All right. We're back in business. Should probably save it here. You guys excited to spin the wheel once we're done? See what comes up.
Grace! Oh, I found her.
The sounds of Rada drums echoes through the Houndfor. The ritual must be about to begin.
There he is.
Mostly. You made it.
Thank God. I thought I saw you ducking in here. Those goddamn drums started as soon as I got off that elevator thing, and I heard voices from above. I have the feeling the masked voodooese are about to invade.
I found Grace.
I see that. Check her out. Then you and I need to find a way to blend into the woodwork, bud.
All right. Oh, I can't save. Okay, that's fine.
This talisman is supposed to have some sort of power. Grace! Wake up! Grace!
What? What's going on? Gabriel, Mosley, where are we? What's going on?
We're in the Getty Cartel Houndfall, Grace. A ritual is about to begin, and I'm afraid you're the main course.
Is that what those drums are? I heard them in my sleep. I couldn't wake up.
Yeah, makes you want to dance, don't they?
Be serious. What are we gonna do now?
Right. Let's make a plan. What do you want us to do, Gabriel?
You're asking me?
Oh God, we're in trouble.
Well, I realize that I'm the professional, but you do know more about what we're up against here.
Okay. Grace, they expect you to be unconscious, so you better fake it. That should put you in a good position when it's time. Mosley, you and I'll be with the other ritualists. As for the ritual itself, I'd say Tetalo's our worst problem. I remember from the bayou that she didn't show up until Dr. John blew that drug on Malia's face. If I can prevent him from doing that, we can keep Tetalo out of it, I think.
How are you gonna do that?
I don't know. I'll think of something.
Uh-huh. What if Tetalo does show up?
Let's just worry about making sure that doesn't happen.
Okay, so you're gonna prevent this spirit thing from showing up. Fine. I'll take care of the big guy, Dr. John.
Wow,
when the
he's
time
confident.
comes.
And I can handle Malia herself. As long as she is Malia.
Well, keep an eye on her for her own good. But don't hurt her.
Who, me?
We'll wait for your signal then.
Fine, but you guys aren't gonna get far looking like that.
It'd be funny if, with all that tough talk, he just goes down from a single punch.
Yeah. Like in Disco Elysium, where we did that fly kick on that big, huge dude.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
I could do that too. He is dressed similar to the guy from Disco.
Mm-hmm. Do you think it's a little bit on the nose that we're giving him a pig costume?
Yes, that is the joke.
It's a disguise.
Gee, a boar. How thoughtful. And what are you, pray tell?
A wolf.
A wolf. How appropriate.
That was all me, Grace.
Okay, there is the
goddamn wiener.
graphics and the dialogue at least.
Someone's coming. Grace, get down.
I was sort of impressed that they did the two different cutscenes, like different cutscenes for the lost
Thought
conditions.
this room was empty. Go to the circle now.
There's a separate achievement too. Okay, so we have to disrupt the white powder. That's our job.
Which is usually already taken it.
Because it said that he was going to blow it in her face, right?
Yeah, well that's the plan, but she's already got it when she comes in.
Clap those chickens.
Damn it. She's already being ridden by Tetalo.
Told you.
What? But you said...
Shh, yeah, I know.
Great, now what?
I don't know.
Oh, we could use the amulet on her, maybe. Because it's...
Or maybe she's faking. She doesn't want to be ridden, so she's pretending.
He touches
so they
her.
don't blow the stuff in her face.
Do something, quick!
Tetalo, stop! I won't let you kill her.
What? It's the witch hunter!
It's Monkey Lady.
Get out! All of you!
Okay.
Tetalo, stop!
Yes.
I won't let you kill her.
You can't stop me! Watch your friend die! Uh-oh. The talisman seems to have little effect at protecting Grace from this distance.
Ah, that's right, because
Get
she's
her,
awake.
Dr. John! Kill her! We must have the sacrifice!
Oh. Oh.
Oh, that's why he could handle him.
Yep.
It's got a gun.
Hell yeah. Still got a knife. Oh, his blood. Opened it.
You have killed my chosen one, witch hunter! For that, you shall pay! But first, these intruders shall die! Give me the talisman, witch hunter, or your friends will die horribly right now!
All right, take it.
Gabriel, no!
Oh, I thought I was going to use it. Oh, what? She's got a whip.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be the solution, but when she said give it to me, I thought, oh, the option probably gives it to her.
Oh! Maybe we give it to her, Grace instead.
I really don't want to be dead. Can we try that again?
Yeah, it's a disguise.
Is there another item that might work?
I'm not sure.
Chetalo, stop! I won't let you kill her.
You can't
Does
stop me.
it mentioned it won't help Grace at
Watch
this
your
distance.
friend die.
But if I give it to
Uh-oh.
Grace,
The talisman seems to have little effect at protecting Grace
Yeah.
from this distance.
and then Grace can kick her ass.
Get her, Dr. John. Kill
I think
her.
we're supposed to use
We
it on
must
Grace in
have
that
the
first move.
sacrifice.
Let's see him get shot again. Oh. That's cool.
You have killed my chosen one, witch hunter. For that, you shall pay. But
Just vanishes the
first,
gun.
these intruders shall die. Give me the talisman, witch hunter, or your friends will die horribly right now.
Sure, Tetelo. You want the talisman? Here, catch.
Ah!
Go on, get Grace out of here. The talisman will protect you.
What about...
Just go.
Oh.
You are unarmed now, witch hunter. Approach me and kneel.
Hello.
Malia,
Hello.
are you there?
She's too powerful.
Well, the crown has got to be used for something.
The breast
I guess it's
bracelet.
just a replica though.
Gabriel has a knife at his throat.
Oh.
He can't attack with the dagger now.
We'll just grab this.
No! Stop!
Smash it! Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
It's gonna get swallowed up.
Oh,
See
it's
ya.
like the Last Crusade. Well, it's for the ending of Last Crusade.
Go ahead! Destroy her! Destroy me! You are truly your father's son, witch hunter!
Collateral damage!
You will die now. Once and for all.
Jesus!
Yeah. Oh, she's still hanging on.
Yeah.
Tetelo was right. You betrayed me. It's
She's
not
Indiana
over
Jones.
yet, my love. If I go, you go.
Cool.
I can't believe he's gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss that loafer.
He saved our lives, you know?
He done good.
It's so tragic that both families had to end, that they destroyed each other.
Fatality.
I can't help thinking that it could have been different.
Yeah, it could have
You
been.
can't ask yourself what if. It'll drive you nuts.
But a world without Schottenjägers? It's sad.
I guess we'll just have to do the best we can, huh?
Goodbye, Gabriel Knight.
This is
So long, bud.
the Verdantry ending.
Yeah. Where the bad guys die, but also Gabriel Knight dies as well.
We did it!
Oh, do you want to do a proper? There has to be a better ending than that.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, because there's a sequel, so there has to be a better ending than that.
Let's skip skip the cutscenes here, and then we'll do it properly.
Here, it's a disguise.
Thankfully, we can skip these cutscenes. We use this on Malia.
Tetelo, stop! I won't let you kill her.
You... Uh-oh. The talisman seems to have little effect at protecting Grace from this distance.
Skip.
You have killed my father.
Okay.
But...
And then we use this on mostly.
Sure, Tetelo. You want the talisman?
Page.
Here, catch.
Ah!
Go on, get Grace out of here. The talisman will protect you.
What about...
Just go.
You are unarmed now, witch hunter. Approach me and kneel.
Malia, are you there?
She's...
Grab that. Skip the cutscene. There we go.
I've got you, Malia.
No, you will betray her, witch hunter.
I won't let you kill her.
Gabriel, you didn't betray me.
Oh, we did. Oh,
I've
we
got
did.
you.
It's no good. It has to end with me.
No, don't let go. Damn it, don't you let go!
Goodbye, my love.
No!
Slippery blood, yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
I think it's over now.
I'm sorry about Malia. I know you cared for her.
I only knew her for 5 days.
You've changed, you know?
Have I?
Yeah. So are you gonna do it?
You haven't had a
Be
crack at me in...
Schottenjäger?
It's been 5 minutes.
I'm going
You've
to try.
changed.
Don't worry, though. You'll be back at school, safe and sound.
Where's mostly?
I don't have to go back. There's a lot to learn right here. A spiritual path can be more important than a path of the mind, you know?
Well, you're welcome to stay, Gracie, just as long as you don't expect me to know what I'm doing.
This is a historical moment, isn't it? 300 years ago, the Ritter Talisman was stolen by Tetelo. She used it to draw her family to power while your family withered. Now she's gone and your family's restarting. It almost makes you wonder if it wasn't supposed to happen that way. You know, good coming from evil.
You think too much.
But really, I think the most tragic thing was all those generations of young women, like Malia, trapped by this large, overriding personality, forced into a life of horror.
Yeah. God, it reminds me of living with you, Grace.
You know when I said you'd changed?
Yeah?
I was wrong.
Are you sorry?
Nah.
Triumphant Day 10. Complete Day 10. Achievement. Final score, 352. We lost 10 points somehow. I don't know how, but that was good. Credits. Oh, another one. Novice. Complete the game with less than 362 points.
Yeah, you get the Master Schattenjäger achievement for getting a perfect score.
Who knows what we missed out on. Success! Thoughts on the game? I think it was really good. I liked it a lot more than I thought I would, to be honest. I think they did a really good job of making the player dislike Gabriel in the beginning, but casting off his sins to become a Schattenjäger, of being like the womanizer, like that's a cool idea. Made him more bearable, at least.
Probably, like, I guess one compliment of that starting bit is they probably did a better job of that than Disco Elysium, where like everything's kind of much more uncomfortable in Disco Elysium until things turn around. Whereas this one just had a little bit of shittiness that then he got redeemed for.
Yeah.
Because even with like Kuno, where you find out that he's an abused kid, but that's spoiled by the fact that he's so fucking shitty, and that just spoils the whole. Whereas this one, it's like, oh, it's some selfishness and some, I guess the womanizing got to a weird rate, but yeah, it's still not outright uncomfortable at the start.
Bartender played by Kid Beyond. I think the engine that they used for this remake is kind of weird. The prime example for this is the scene that's stitched together in the with the fountain, which was really frustrating during the mime puzzle that we had to do at the very beginning. But I don't know, it sort of kept a really good sort of retro vibe as well.
Sort of wondered what the visual is pixel art, right? Like 2D.
Yep.
Made me wonder what. I guess I can see what it like when the guy was slumped over the altar and it raised, and then he slipped off. Like, what would that have looked? Because I guess pixel art, it would have just been the one graphic that just raises up. But then, would they have animated him slumping off it like that? I guess
maybe.
That would have. But there's some things are done easier in 3D. That it's like, that would have been pixel art originally. It would have been much more work.
Yeah, it would be interesting as well with the original voice cast. Like, I think it was like Mark Hamill and Tim Curry.
I mean, good.
But it's
That's one thing I was disappointed with to do with voicing is when you originally talked about the Yellow Submarine movie, I looked up something on YouTube because I wanted to look up some of the songs, and I found a 10-second clip of the 3D render. And I thought someone had maybe done a fan project where they were just doing a 3D render of the original movie, so original audio and reproduction, but then I found out it was a Disney production. They were going to do a full remake at one stage. I was like disappointed, but I thought it was the original voices on basically very weird, uncanny 3D renders of the Beatles.
all right. The wheel is up, ladies and gentlemen. The wheel is up. Let me go to the wheel. Okay, I got the wheel up on my screen here. Let's see. We should probably shuffle it a little bit. Saiku, are you still in there? You're still here? You are. Excellent. Give me a number that I'm going to click the shuffle button. I'll click it as many times as you say. And then we'll spin the wheel. Is there any games that you're hoping on this list, Steve, that we spin to?
Not really. I was like, thing with going to Gabriel Knight, I was a bit refreshed because before that we'd done, I think, Day of the Tentacle and Spycraft, and I noticed I was maybe less filthy on those streams because maybe like when I know the games too much and I wanted an original one. And then I found I was a little bit less on Gabriel Knight, maybe because he was already kind of a dirtbag.
He took over the slack, you reckon?
Yeah, or maybe it's less harder to be funny when like things are innocent and you're making dirty things happen, but when he's already dirty, that might be. I wondered if that was the reason. So I guess one that I just don't know about is probably the only real inclination I've got, rather than a Day of the Tentacle like one that is one of my childhood ones.
I do find it hilarious that you have thought about how your filth bagness plays into the games that we play.
Yeah, which is just that I haven't been. I just noticed I haven't maybe been as funny as usual or had much interesting stuff to say.
Alright, Saiku has said 3 times shuffle, so here we go. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're going to spin the wheel. Here we go. Oh, Chinatown Detective Agency. Well, you can't see the result there because there's a green screen on it. That's what it... Well, you can see it on the wheel, but it basically says the same thing. Excellent. Well, that's what we'll start... I'm pretty sure... I hope it's still on Game Pass. So we'll remove that from the list now. Beautiful. And that's what we will start. I don't know too much about it other than it looked really cool. It has an awesome art style. Yeah. Excellent.
I'm sort of worried about it because, like, based on something I don't necessarily like, but Roger Rabbit's based on the same thing, and Roger Rabbit's pretty cool, so hopefully it's similar, where it doesn't have much of the actual stuff from the original.
What are you talking about?
I think it's like based off Chinatown, the movie, right?
Don't think
Roger
so.
Rabbit's based off the same thing. Oh, didn't you say that? Or
No.
okay.
I don't know even what that movie is. Oh, hang on. Is Chinatown the movie where the guy gets his nose cut with the flick knife?
I don't know. I haven't actually seen it. It's oh god, I just forgot the actor's name. Jack Nicholson movie, but it's done by the director that, let's just say he's done some really nasty things in real life, and it makes me not want to engage in most of his stuff. But like I said, there's things based on his movie that it's like is okay.
Right. All right. Let me hide this for a second. Let's have a look at. This is something we can actually do. Is check a trailer of the game before we actually play it.
Yeah. Knowing about Roman Polanski bums me out a bit, but like I said, anything based on his probably loses a lot of the connection.
All right, let me re-enable this. We're gonna do a. I'm gonna remove the green screen from it. Okay. All right. We will unlock this. Do this. I just got to adjust these things a little bit so we've got the actual thing. We will check it out in big screen. Alright, and I'll quickly quit Gabriel Knight so we don't hear the thunder music. Alright, I believe this, hopefully the sound should come through anyway. Here we go. Let's have a look.
The world is a scary place.
What are you doing, Philip?
These days, scarier than ever.
We're dealing with something serious here. I think you're the perfect asset to help us come to a conclusion.
First, a trade war. Then a real one. Then the collapse of government. And the slow death of law and order.
The misery could certainly be profitable for the both of us.
Know anything about that, Miss Nama?
After all the hopes and dreams of utopia. After all the promises of kings and revolutionaries. Here we are, at downfall's doorstep.
Certainly don't shy away from poking the haunted nest.
Not the best time to be alive.
You will go straight to hell!
Oh shit!
But with a license to operate, a dingy little office in Chinatown, and a client with a problem that needs taking care of.
Welcome to my little kingdom.
Well, you can get by just fine.
So, what do you think?
Cool. There we go. Well, that will be. Let me hide this. Lock it. There we go. Cool. That'll be next week's game. Should be good. Should be good.
From the trailer, I'm actually looking forward to it now.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it's as based as I thought it was going to be. Because it's got like future stuff, and yeah, that still looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
I actually don't mind those magic grid puzzles either. I heard you make a noise, and I know Ventry hates them from 999.
Yeah, the one where you press one button and several things appear.
Yeah.
All right, cool. There's the grey screen there.
But the thing that makes them easy is you try to look for symmetry first. Try to get it symmetrical first, because then, as long as your moves are symmetrical, there's less you have to worry about.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, when we come to that. All right. Well, let's raid in we've got Spacer playing Perfect Tides. I guess it's the DLC or sequel or something like that. So let's send you
I
guys
think
over.
someone says it because I wouldn't have associated just the word. I'm sure someone said it's based off. Maybe I looked it up.
Don't know. But I want to thank everybody, as always, for joining us. It's an absolute blast to go through these old school games with us. And we will see you next time. Make sure you get some pizza in your system tonight. Yeah? Cool. Alrighty. See you over in Space's channel. And yeah, doodles.